What? Hello, everyone. How's it going? I am here. I am here. So make sure that you go ahead and hold on just a second, everyone. Apparently, my daughter Eleanor needs me. What do you need, Eleanor? Because I'm live. What? I am online.
What? I was going to say, what do I take?
Go upstairs.
No.
Okay. Anyway, so today we have St. Bernard's Books with Mrs. Brickson. It is Thursday. Hard to believe. Hey, Harlow. It's Thursday. It is May 14th, 2020. I always have to look up at the date because I can never remember. You know, I think we're on, is this number 36 or 37 that we're doing for St. Bernard's Books with Mrs. Brickson? I'm not sure. Hello, Mrs. Dahlman. Hello, hello. So anyways, here we are. We're starting again. I am using a little bit different. I'm using my phone, so I don't know if it looks a little different or not. And it is warmer out today. Yes, it is warmer out today. We're very happy about that. And then tomorrow, it's going to be, you guys, it's going to be like 60s and 70s and even 80 coming up the next few days. It's going to be fabulous. Get outside. You can come inside, see the Mrs. Brickson, see the books with Mrs. Brickson, then get outside. Alrighty. So we're going to get started here. We are going to get started. Yes, thank you, Mrs. Dahl. I always kind of forget what day of the week we're at. Okay, and so what we're going to be doing is here we go. Technology. Come on. Ah.
Go make a difference, we can make a difference. Go make a difference in the world. Go make a difference, we can make a difference. Go make a difference in the world.
Alrighty. So it is good to see everyone here. I see Aurora's on. Good to see you as well. And we have, let's see here. We have, again, different things coming up. Our joke of the day. Here we go as we're getting set for our joke of the day. How do you stop an astronaut's baby from crying? How do you stop an astronaut's baby from crying? How do you stop an astronaut's baby from crying? You rock it. Yes, get it? You rock it. That's how you get an astronaut's baby from crying. You can stop that. You rock it. I know they're not the funniest jokes, but they're jokes nevertheless. Anyway, remember, if for some reason you miss out on one of our story times, you can definitely go to this link. You know, and I don't know if it's backwards to you or not, or if it looks forward. But again, if you just kind of look up St. Bernard's Books with Mrs. Brickson, and we can kind of go from there. Anyway, thank you to those who joined me today on our Kindness 101 this morning at 11 on the Zoom. It was so much fun. We talked about gratitude, and there were 4 different stories or video clips that they showed. And I ended up getting a little teary on 3 of the 4 of them. It was really good. So my message for you today is how can you show gratitude? How can you be thankful to someone in your life? Maybe it's the UPS guy who comes and drops things off at your house. Maybe you could put like a little note, like a water bottle or granola bar, say thank you for your service or something like that. Or maybe it's writing a note to your grandparents, you know, or sending them a little video. You know, I'm sure they would love to see you. Maybe drawing a card for your teacher. That would be great. And you can be thankful, and I said this is a good one too. You can show thankfulness to your parents. You can go up to them and say, hey, Mom or Dad, how can I help you? Thank you so much for everything you do. How can I help you? And so that is a great way to show gratitude. And there's so many ways, so many ways. One of the examples they gave today was this little boy who would go and put flags and flowers in a... and that was Ellie. Okay. We put flags and flowers in a cemetery, and we talked about that we do that Mrs. Rath's class does that and clean some of the stones. And I said that's a wonderful way to show gratitude for the people, you know, maybe who were in the service or came before us. And so I thought that was a great idea. The next Kindness 101 class is Tuesday. But you guys, we've got today, Thursday, we've got Friday, and then Saturday, 3 days, or more like 2.5, where you can go and record yourself and do something for that talent show, okay? Remember, the link is under Marvelous May. Just have your parents click on it, and you can submit your video there. And then next Tuesday, we'll show them all. We're going to put them all together in a video. So remember, get them in Saturday, because Sunday I'm going to put them together. Okay, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Anywho, today we're going to start. Oh, Harlow. I saw Harlow just commented. She said she cried too. Oh, oh my goodness. Today our story is going to be called Jabari Jumps. Jabari Jumps. And the author and illustrator is Gia Cornwall. Gia Cornwall. Jabari Jumps. And you can probably guess what he jumps from. Now, I have to tell you, I think it's genetic. I'm not sure what it is, but I have a hard time diving face first into like a pool or a lake or something. I don't know what it is. I have tried and tried and tried. I don't know what it is. I can go feet first. I can jump like feet first off of something really high. No problem. No problem. You know, love to swim. It's all good. But diving... That's Ellie. Ellie, are you okay?
I'm not trying to.
Okay. But I want you to think about something that might make you scared. Maybe for you, it is riding a bike without training wheels or going someplace alone. Do you know that Mrs. Brickson, I was scared of the dark, really, until my daughter Hannah was born. I was 27 years old. And by then, I was so tired, and she would wake up, and we'd have to go and, you know, get her a bottle, and we had to go down. I was up in the middle of the night all the time. So think about things that you might be scared about and what you did about it. Carol Amundsen's watching. Hi, Carol. Jabari jumps. And here he is. He's getting ready. Here we go. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed the swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. He's just ready to go. He's starting out with a great attitude, isn't he? Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the edge of the board, as big as just tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and they bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash. Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. So how do you think Jabari's feeling now? Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder and he looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kids behind him. I need to think about what special kind of jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, said his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think that tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. Take a look at that. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes I feel a little scared. I take a deep breath and I tell myself, I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little bit like a surprise. Jabari loves surprises. There's lots of times that I've been scared too. And so I know how that feels for sure. Jabari took a deep breath. And it felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up and began to climb. Up and up and up and up. Until he got to the top, Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. He's doing a really good job. And his toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. And then he sprang up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went. And then back up. Whoosh. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What, said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. That's crazy. Now, I think what's really kind of interesting with this book is that he was able to conquer his fear. And sometimes, he had to try it a couple times. Like he had to get near the ladder and then he went up the ladder a little bit and then he had to kind of, relax, try it again and do his stretches. And then he went up the ladder again, took a deep breath. And, sometimes in life, you're going to be scared. I know, like when I went in when you get older, things like going in for a job interview or going to be in a play or maybe you're reading for mass. But the more times you do it, the more times you're like, this isn't too bad. And he kind of realized that it wasn't too bad. And now he's like, okay, bring it on. And he's like, and it still might kind of make him have that feeling. I know when I go to the fair, I like going on roller coasters. Now I like the roller coasters. I don't necessarily like the things that spin, because when those spinny kind of things, I get really sick really easy. But I do like roller coasters. I do like roller coasters. And before that, I'm almost like, you know what I mean? Trying to calm myself down as well. But once you kind of realize, you know what? It's going to be good. It's going to be okay. That's what life is for. Maybe if you're going to try sushi for the first time, you're like, which is raw fish, which I love, you know, because someone kind of gave me some that beginners kind of like, you know. Sometimes you just have to start with a little bit. So I'm really glad that we were able to kind of do that, read this story. And I want you to think, what kind of things are you? Okay. Sorry about that. What kind of things do make you a little nervous? You know, before it used to be for me is playing piano for mass. And now I've done it so much, it really, it doesn't bother me anymore, but it used to really bother me a lot. And I just got more and more practicing with it. And it's kind of like, you kind of realize, hey, it's really kind of cool. And so sometimes you just have to go for it. Now, some of the things that we're going to be, one of the songs that we're going to be doing today, so I want everyone to stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Okay, Carol Amundsen, I'm looking at you. Okay, get up, everybody. We're going to be doing a song. The song is called Shackles. Let's see. Here we go.
Sure is hot out here. No, I don't mind though. I'm glad to be free. You know what I'm saying? What you wanna do? Feel me? What you gonna do?
In the corners of my mind, I just can't seem to find a reason to believe that I can break free. 'Cause you see, I've been down for so long, feel like all hope is gone. But as I lift my hands, I understand that I should praise you through my circumstance. Shackles on my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. Just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. Just wanna praise you. Everything that could go wrong, all went wrong at one time. So much pressure fell on me. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. But I know you wanna see if I will hold on through these trials. But I need you to lift this load, 'cause I can't take it no more. Took the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my hands. I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you. Through the fire and the rain, bound in every kind of way. But God has broken every chain, so let me go right now. The shackles off my feet so I can dance. So I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. I wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my hands. I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you. The shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you. The shackles off my feet so I can dance.
All right.
Exciting news that we'll be selling.
Okie doke. Well, that is just fun. I just really enjoy that, you know, they have those songs and different things that we can kind of dance to and listen to and praise God for. And then I see Mrs. Knot's watching. Hello, Mrs. Knot. Hello, we miss you. Anyway, so we're going to be finishing up today. Your job is to go outside And think of there's two things I want you to do. I want you to think gratitude and courage. Gratitude, I want you to think, how can I say thank you to someone for something? Anyone. Okay? And then I want you also to think of courage. Is there something that maybe might have scared you or makes you kind of nervous? Of course, you want to be safe. I don't want it to be like, I decided to jump off the garage. No, you don't want to be doing stuff like jumping off the garage. But maybe it's trying to go without training wheels or, whatever the case may be. So with that, have a wonderful day. I love you very much. Don't forget to get the things in for the talent show. And remember, kindergarten lunch is tomorrow at 11 at Zoom. Remember, we got till Saturday. But with that, let's go ahead and let's do our closing. Keep standing. Here we go. Whoop.
Go make a difference. We can make a difference. Go make a difference in the world.